What is happening, YouTube? Welcome back. We're in Scotland on an island. I'll put some of the footage in of us coming. Yeah, I got some footage of us coming across the waterproof case on the GoPro, so it won't be the best footage, so I'll probably put that in while I'm talking now. But yeah, big mission to get out of the water, get all the kit out of the canoe. We've stashed the canoe just over yonder, out the way, so nobody sees it and thinks that someone's got stranded. But yeah, what a place. I'll put the name of the island up here because I can't remember it. But yeah, we thought this was a somewhat uninhabited island, but we've come across quite a bit of deer scat. We're just coming off the back of Storm Floris, so it was a choppy ride over. We're in the hammocks. I've got the DD front line. Don't know what Byron's in. Get these yaks pitched and I'll bring you back shortly. Oh, baby! Fine. Very doggy. Oh my God. Jesus. Right. Good. Yep. Doesn't want to go. I'm going to bring him to you, or you're right. Jesus. Rated. Good Lord. Good camp. There you go. So we've got the water boiling now on the one Tigris stove. Byron's just struggling, splitting some logs.
Need something heavier.
So yeah, it's very windy, so a good opportunity to test this new mic out. Fingers crossed it's working well, and yeah, fingers crossed we don't get blown away. Lovely bit of squirrel. Forgot to mention before, it's absolutely tick central around here. So my legs were covered in little black dots. We obviously came in shorts, and yeah, bad too, because the little black dots were actually minute little ticks. So that was most enjoyable, trying to flick all them off. Cracking little setup. Let's go and see what the sea state is for the paddle back in the morning. It's not looking promising. Oh God. There's a bit of swell for sure. Lovely little camp though. Flapping round like buggery. Oh yeah. Another thing. I left me boots back at the car, so ideal footwear. Crocs and Bridgedale socks, obviously tucked in to stop the ticks. Great banter. If the sea state's fairly decent early on, which the weather report says it's going to be, we'll get paddled back. Hopefully get some diving gear on and go and see if we can get some scallops. Then at least I'd stuck to my word on what I said in the earlier video.
Spilling it.
Godspeed. How to get boiling water all over your hand. Oh. That'll do.
That's not even a third of that now.
Nice.
So we're in, as Dan said, we're in the DD. I've got the DD underquilt on there, and as Dan pointed out, I've got the Otimos, I think it's the 850 down quilt. Shouldn't really need that much tonight because it's only getting down to sort of 10-12 degrees, but better be warm than be cold always. Regret not bringing a hat, but we'll see how we get on.
Right, sorry about the wobbling lantern and that, but I'm in hammock and hopefully going to get a good night's kip. I've just had a gut spider crawling on my hand. That was horrendous, so yeah, a good night was had. Hopefully the sea's not too rough in the morning so we can get back and the inflatable canoe hasn't blown away, because that'd be a nightmare. It's going to be a long old swim back if not. But yeah, I'm going to get this zipped down. The wind seems to have calmed off a bit, so I'll get zipped down and I'll see you in the morning. Ta-da. Good morning. I did not sleep well at all last night. It was absolutely mental wind. So I've not done hammock camping for quite a while, but I've got some advice for you if you're going to do hammock camping. The first bit of advice is don't go when it's crazy windy. Terrible idea. The second bit of advice is if you're going to pitch a tarp over the top of your hammock, make sure that your hammock, like the lid of your hammock, is far enough away from the tarp, because that has touched that all night and as a result it's made a horrible scratching sound which kept me awake for the most part. It's because the wind was absolutely pounding this side all night. There was a stage where for over an hour this tarp was pressed up against my face. So it was just absolutely horrendous. The next bit of advice I've got for you about hammock camping is always use an underquilt. that attaches to the outside of your hammock, stops you getting cold patches. They're a little bit colder to start with, but once you get heat built up in them, that just stays all night, and they're just miles better because they come right up to both sides, like right up both edges of the hammock. They're just miles better. Last night I used the light to a sleeping pad, and this hammock is designed to have a sleep. It's got like a second skin, and your sleeping pad goes inside there, but because there's space for it to move about, like, it just tries to escape. And I found myself not lying on it for a lot of the night, and once you're in the hammock there's not really much you can do to move it in a position that you're comfortable in. So I kept waking up with, like, wherever my skin's touching, like my arm there on the outside of the hammock, is just absolutely freezing. So yeah, but aside from that, the Flames Creed quilt was warm and toasty all night. Like, I've not been cold, but I have had cold patches on my elbows and stuff. Wow. Right, ski. So we're just packing camp away. Oh, nice.
Chocolate.
Some revels. Bad time. So just packing camp away now. So obviously we'll leave no trace. We had the fire on the rock there, so there's just a little bit of ash. But yeah, mental camp. We've got to get back across there somewhere. So if we make it, I'll bring you back. Right, that's us safe back on dry land, thankfully. So you can't see the island from here, but it's the other side of that spit of land. So we just paddled straight in through this estuary bit. So Byron's just packing away the boat. It's done us proud. Didn't go down overnight. Got a fairly decent haul there as well. Not 100% on these oysters. Get the size of that beast. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing, and we will catch you at the next one.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!